This video is going to demonstrate how Instant Article Wizard is going to help you create content faster than you dreamed possible, even if you don't know anything about the subject you need to write about. Now I'm going to tell you right up front, this video is not going to go through every single tool and capability of Instant Article Wizard. There's no need. I know that you're going to be convinced in just the first couple of minutes just by showing you a few things that Instant Article Wizard is capable of. And I've got plenty of videos demonstrating all of its other features once you've made the decision I know you're going to make. So let me get right into it and show you how this works. Colon cancer. That's what I need to write an article on, so that's the keywords I'm going to enter. Then I can select my source, either Google or Google Docs, with searches for Microsoft Word files, PDFs, articles, reviews, which is great if you're writing a product review, Scholar, News, and US Government. Once I've selected my source, I can then click Research, and it will go out to this source and gather literally hundreds of pages related to my keywords. But I'm going to do something even better than that. I'm going to click this button and click Add All Sources so that it will go to each of the available sources and pull out all of the information it can find on colon cancer. Now it does this extremely quickly. You just click the research button and you'll see it's processing the first query. I've got my copy configured to get 300 pages of research per source. And you see how fast it's getting those 300 pages? Instant Article Wizard is extremely fast at everything it does. And so your research gathering is very quick. But I'm not going to let that finish because I've already got all this research in a project. So I'm just going to click Stop. And I'm going to go and open up a project. Once you've done the research, Instant Article Wizard automatically breaks that research up into topics that appear frequently inside the documents. For instance, of course, colon cancer is going to show up because that's my primary keywords. Risk, treatment, screening, so on. Very useful for breaking your article up into subtopics or paragraphs. And you'll see when I click on a topic, it shows you all of the research that was found for that topic. For instance, look at the first sentence in this particular page. Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer death in the United States and is 80% preventable with proper and timely screening. That is an awesome piece of research. I can click on that sentence, it automatically selects the whole thing, copy to article. Now I've got that research in my article ready to be used for rewriting. And you can go through and do that manually if you want to and select all the research you want to use straight from this window for each of the topics that you want to write about and include in your article. That's the manual way, and that's absolutely fine if that's how you prefer to do it. But Instant Article Wizard does not require that much manual intervention. Let's click this button, Auto Create Content. Now I've already got the topic colon cancer selected, so it pops the keywords in here. It asks me the pronoun I want to use to replace the phrase colon cancer most of the time so that it reads better. I'm going to use it, but you can also use he, she, they, or type in whatever you want to replace it with yourself. I want 300 words in my article, 5 sentences per paragraph, and I want the best quality. Click OK. The first time you run that tool, it's going to parse out all the sentences from all the research. But it doesn't have to do that every time, just the first time you run it. But it's extremely fast either way. Now watch. Bam! 308 words. But what's really impressive is what it chose. Let's read the opening paragraph. Colon cancer is a very common cancer, second only to lung cancer. It is the second most common cancer diagnosed in the United States. It is by far the most important GI cancer in the United States. It is the most dangerous cancer for men and women in the United States. Colon cancer is more common among women, and rectal cancer is more common among men. Now, that opening paragraph sounds fantastic. It sounds like it came from one article, doesn't it? But it didn't. It pulled each piece of research from different documents from all over the web. That is the power of Instant Article Wizard. It's got intelligent algorithms built in to choose and organize the research for you. Let's read the next paragraph. Colon cancer is the third leading cause of cancer death among African American men and women. It is the second most common cause of cancer-related death in Canada. It is the number 2 cause of cancer deaths in Kentucky. Notice again that it's grouping related research together. So it's already in the order you need it to be in to rewrite it and use that research in your own article. That is the power of Instant Article Wizard. That is why it's going to help you create content faster than you imagine possible. Now you'll notice that a couple of the words are underlined. That's because Instant Article Wizard has a built-in full-featured spell checker. I can right-click on a word and it gives me suggestions to replace it. Or I can ignore or add, or use the spell checking icon to use the normal dialog spell checker. But it doesn't stop there. Once I've got the research that I need to rewrite into my own article, I can then click Identify Synonyms icon. And what that's going to do is it's going to go out using the Best Spinner API and find words and phrases that we've got synonyms for so that I can rewrite this automatically. Let me show you how I do that. I click this button after identifying the synonyms, and it gives me a list of synonyms that I can use instead of the word that's selected. Let's move over to it is a very common. Now notice it selected the whole phrase because it doesn't just have synonyms for words, it's got synonyms for entire phrases. Is a type of, is a kind of. If I click on that, it replaces the phrase with what I chose. Cancer, cancer malignancy. Second, only to, just to, lung cancer, cancer of the lung. See how easy it was to rewrite that sentence? Just point and click, point and click, point and click. It's rewritten. That is how powerful Instant Article Wizard is to help you create unique content from research that's automatically selected at the push of a button. That's how fast you can create content using this tool. Now, once you've rewritten the content, you can then run it through Copyscape automatically to make sure that that content is considered unique by the search engines. Now, of course, it's not going to be considered completely unique because I hardly rewrote anything. But once I click close, it's automatically going to highlight the sections that need to be rewritten that Copyscape told me were duplicate. Makes it extremely easy for you to get unique content. Once you've got your unique content, you can also use this tool. Click on that to automatically post your article to a WordPress blog with just a couple of clicks. That is the power of Instant Article Wizard. But the Auto Create Content tool is not your only option. You can also use the Fact Finder. If I click that and give it a word like colon cancer, of course you can enter any keywords you want. It will search all of that more than 1,000 pages of research for facts related to your keywords. Let it finish up. Look at this, 2,280 possible facts. How many articles could you write with that much research? And then you can click on a sentence. Colon cancer usually begins with the growth of benign growths such as polyps. It tells you where that came from and gives you the full sentence in case the sentence is too long to fit in the window. That sounds really good. I would like to use that in my article. I can click the checkbox. Look through it. Colon cancer is more common among women and rectal cancer is more common among men. Sounds good. Check. Colon cancer is, in almost all cases, a treatable disease if caught early. Like that. Check. Colon cancer is by far the most important GI cancer in the United States. Check. Now, once you've gotten all the research you want, this one sounds good, click Copy Selected to Article. Bam, there it is. Right in there for you to rewrite using the tools I've already shown. Now in this case, I might want to reorder some of these sentences, but you don't have to manually copy and paste to reorder. Just click the Reorder Article Sentences tool, and you can go through and reorder them automatically. Colon cancer is a disease in which malignant cancer cells form in the tissues of the colon. That sounds like that should be first, doesn't it? So I click on the sentence, move it up to the top. Very easy. I can break it into paragraphs, I can delete sentences, whatever I want to do. Extremely easy to use. Everything about Instant Article Wizard was designed to save you time, to make it faster for you to write articles. In fact, you can probably write a great article in less time than it takes for you to watch this video. That is the power of Instant Article Wizard. But it doesn't stop there. Let's say you want to write an article with a paragraph on each topic that you choose. No problem. Hold down the Control key, click on the topics that you want in your article. Colon cancer, risk, treatment, screening. Sounds good. And then click this button, Generate Random Article from Selected Topics. Using that, Instant Article Wizard will automatically generate paragraphs for you on the topics that you want to include. You can tell it how many sentences you want per paragraph. And then you can go through and select the sentences you want to keep. For instance, colon cancer is the third most commonly diagnosed cancer in the United States and will kill more than 50,000 people this year. Sounds good. Click it. Click this button to use the research in your article, or right-click, Keep Sentence, and you'll see it's now blue. And if it's blue, that means I can click Save, and the text that's in blue will be copied into my article. It also tells me how many words I've selected so that I know about how much research I have and about how long my article is going to be. If you want more than one paragraph on, say, risk, you can click this button to create a duplicate of that paragraph, and then you can generate 2 paragraphs on risk. You can also delete topics or add topics manually or move the topic order around. Makes it very easy. And when you're done, you just click Save. Now, just for the sake of demonstration, I will keep all in each of these. You see everything turns blue when I do that. And then click Save. And there it is, ready for use as research in our article. Extremely easy, extremely powerful. But if you would rather manually copy all that information and read the snippets and visit the pages, that's absolutely fine. Whatever works best for you. Instant Article Wizard is extremely flexible. But it doesn't stop there. Instant Article Wizard supports English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, and Portuguese. It has built-in word lists for pulling out the best topics in those languages. But it'll work for any language. And it will work for dozens of countries. So if you need to write content that's specific to a certain country, that is absolutely possible with Instant Article Wizard. Are you seeing the power of this tool? The ease of use? From an instantly generated article auto-created for you, choosing the facts, building articles based on paragraphs, rewriting using the built-in Best Spinner thesaurus, which has well over 1.3 million synonyms already in it, using Copyscape to make sure that your article is unique, and posting it straight to your blog, all from right here in this easy, user-friendly interface. That is the power of Instant Article Wizard. So go get your copy right now and start creating content faster than you dreamed possible, even if you don't know anything about the subject you're writing about.